today's video we're looking at the Science Club Scrabble Bot. Watch me draw. Build your own device. STEM product, and it's by Grafix. So that's the front of the box, and let's have a look at the back. So this is the contents. Tells you about what STEM is and how it works. There's nothing much. Let's open it up and see what we get inside. So we've got the contents in one pack, and we have the instructions, and that's it. It seems everything's there. That to one side, and yep, cheap cardboard. So I think you get 3 of those in different designs. Again, all cheap cardboard, so you could probably make your own out of some kind of plastic if you wanted to replace them. So you get 3 different colours. So you get alien, another alien, and sci-fi computer components. So yeah, let's put them to one side because we're not going to use them. So this is instructions. Not sure if you can see that there. And here's the front. So let's open up and see what we have. So we have one cap. Not sure what that is. We have the base plate and one screw that's gone walkies. So this is the screw. Some more plastic component pieces. We've got the colour pens. Wow. And some more pieces. So just put that to one side. One more piece and a hub unit. I suppose that's going to protect something. And we have the motor. And we have some silly eyes. And everything's attached to the motor. It's magnetised. Is that supposed to happen? I'm not sure. Shouldn't think so. This magnetised motor shouldn't be. Try that with something else. Metal. Nope. Try it with a nail magnet. Yeah, it's picking it up. Not sure if you've seen that. That side's not picking up, that side is. So it looks like one side's magnetised and one side isn't. Weird. Wonder if that means anything. So anyway, that's the motor. And we've got the little eyes. But let's put the little eyes in the bag. That's something that we're not going to use, I think. Not sure if you can see the eyes, but the little black thing inside that's moving. Yeah, let's put those to one side in the bag. So let's see, where do we start? Take out all the pieces from the box and lay them out on a clear, flat surface. Lay them out as above. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Take the motor and put it into the slot in the bottom of the base plate, as shown. So we've got that, and there's a motor cover. So put that to one side. So I think that's the motor cover, and I should put that on. Going on there. So that's the cover for the motor. I think that's something like that. Not sure if you can see that. So let's see. That goes into the base plate. So which one does it go into? Let's see. So it should be going to that, shouldn't it? But which one does it go in? Didn't say. Take the motor and put it inside the slot on the bottom of the base plate. The slot is located above the battery case. Make sure that the spindle goes into the first slot hole. First slot, I just didn't say hole, that's the first slot. The metal ring and the spindle should fit around the base plate. So I'm taking the wires are going to go this way out. That should go in like that. So having the wires sticking out. That should be right, shouldn't it? So red to red, black to black. So I'll do that again just in case I didn't show it. So red to red, black to black. Pull the motor cover over the top of the motor. Motor cover. Yeah, but I've done that. Yeah, that's already done that. So that's right. Take the weight and find the small horn underneath. What's the weight? They're not numbered, are they? You would think they would number them, wouldn't you, so you know which one's the weight. Is it on the back of the box? Let's check the back of the box. No. I'll take that plastic thing as a weight. So this must be the weight, is it? Even though it's like really light. So that must be it like that. I can't see anything else in there that's a weight. No, there's nothing there that's a weight. Unless that's a weight. It's not very heavy, is it? It's got to be that because that's a weight. That's got to be the weight, so I'm going to screw those in. A screwdriver. Looks like these are being demagnetized. Oh, they're different size screws as well. So let's screw that in. I think the small screws are going to go into here. You wouldn't want big screws in there, would you? If you're going to make instructions for kids, you should number the things. So that's in there. I'll probably tighten that down later. So this needs to be screwed down. Trying to think, use bigger screws for them, wouldn't you? No, apparently not. So that's also going to be small screws. I hope that's right, because I only got 2 of these left. So that's going in and that's going in. Okay, so that's in there like that. So what's next? Take the support arm and attach it to the base plate with a screw. So take these are support arms. So exactly where to attach it to. There's no instructions on there. I'm supposed to take it off the back one. So I take it going into the middle. So this would be going to the middle hole. I take it. As it would be shown on here. Let's go in support arm, middle hole. Oh, unless that's a support arm. Yeah, that's got to be the support arm. So I'm going to attach it to the top. Looks like I'm going to be attaching it to the top, aren't I? Yeah. So I'm going to need this nut. Looks like I'm going to need a nut and probably one of these large ones. Oh, I just lost that, haven't I? Yep, I found it. Yeah, so it's going to attach to the top. You're probably going to have to screw from underneath. I think it would work something like this. That's not going in because it's not big enough. So I'm going to try it the other way around. Going in now. So yeah, so that's still moving around. That's probably how it's supposed to be. So take an arm support and attach it to the base plate with a screw. Place has 3 holes. Make the support arm go in the middle hole. It should be tight, but not so tight that it can't move side to side. And repeat with the other 2 support arms. So, can I do that again? tip to whoever's making these graphics, I suppose, who's making them, number your instructions. That's not great, is it? In fact, it probably is. I think. That's not even staying on like the other one. Let's get the other side undone first. That seems to be the biggest screw. Maybe if you manufacture your bolts bigger, so they'd fit through both sides. Seriously? Well, how comes that one staying on? This doesn't make any sense. Right, so this one's... that one is staying on, but why aren't these ones? It's slipping straight out. That one's stuck in the other side. So let's try this again. Yeah, I'm probably doing this all wrong. The instructions aren't helping. So that's attached. So we just need to get this front one on now. Unless you know what. I've got the one that doesn't want to attach. So that's all three attached. So let's hop along to the next part of the guide. Take two halves and hold the pen while holding them together and push. There's a bit missing here. Take a support arm and attach it to the base plate with a screw. The base plate has 3 holes in each corner. Make sure the support arm goes in the middle hole. It should be tight, but not so tight that it can't move side to side. Repeat with the 2-hour support arm. So yeah, I've done that. I'm sorry about this, but it's going to be a long video. It's already 20 minutes in. Take 2 halves and hold the pen holder. Pen holder. Take that's a pen holder. Should it not be like that? Pen holder. Let's have a look at it drawn. The artwork for this thing. No. So yes, got it in right there. So I need. I see. One sticks out. And they'll just all fall off. It's a piece of rubbish. Right, the screws go. No, not. Oh shit! Beep that out. So yeah, I think I've done something wrong here. So we're gonna have to take the screws out. It looks like it's gonna fit through the hole. Which makes more sense, really. But the instructions really said that. Instead of being totally vague about things. Yeah, so that one's done. Just need to get the 2 other ones done, and then seriously, I don't want to do anything like this again. Every time I touch it, it feels like it's going to fall apart. And you're probably not watching the best person to do this kind of stuff, but I'm doing it just all the same. I try and condense the video as best I can. So we'll put this one in the side here, like that, straight in the middle. And we'll get a bolt. Nut and bolt, nut and bolt. Making sure not to tip it over. So we'll line up the hole and put it through. So it's still moving, that one. Same with this one. Straight in the middle, not on the top. Screw in the base. Line the hole up. Yeah, it's going in. So yeah, so that's done. So that's much better. I'm going to take a drink because of all that stress. So I've got one of these now. So I'll take it. It should be pointing outwards, and that shouldn't go in there because that should be pointing outwards. So have I got enough nuts for this? Suppose there's only one way to find out, so point upwards. Definitely looks like it's pointing upwards. So I'm just going to put this in and find out if it works or not. So that's screwed in. So we'll try and get this one complete before I start on the other ones. So we want to take this one. That's the only one, isn't it? So that would fit. Would that fit in there? Looks like it. No, it wouldn't, would it? So I take these. Yeah, there's got to be two inside there. Just trying to think. There's definitely two inside there. So why is it only showing? It's only showing one going in. So it should be something like that, shouldn't it? Probably makes more sense since there wasn't enough room for just one. Seriously, I don't think I'll be doing these again. One, they take too long, and two, I don't think I've got enough patience. So let's get the bolt in our side. And let's go. Right. So it's something like that, and we've got this little blade that goes in between them. So the little blade should go like that. But do we have enough? We've got 2 for that and 3 left. We've got 3 left, so looks like this is right, even though it looks impractical. Not looking forward to that motor thing. So yeah, it looks like this goes in like that. So we need to repeat that again. So I don't think it matters which way you put the bolts in, apart from which way you want it to look prettiest. Get these lined up before you put them in. So you want the bolt, then the screw again. Yes, really fiddly. I'm pretty sure 8-year-old me would have just flung this across the room and given up. Yeah, I think if you're using this for a child's going to need supervision. And you're probably going to have to look after the pieces as well because they're flying everywhere. I also got a battery ready for this. Let's hope it's actually got some energy in it. Because I usually have rechargeables and I found that alkaline. And I found out recently that rechargeable batteries don't seem to work in products like this. I think that was one of my tech products I reviewed earlier. I can't remember which one it was exactly, but it just totally refused to work with. No way. No way, no way. So it looks like all the pieces, the last piece, I can't even do anything because it's not an opposite. Yeah, it's an R1 and R2. So they're both using that side. What? I suppose it makes no difference. But one side is going to be really weird, isn't it? L3 and R1. L3 and R1. So this is R2 and R1. So it looks like someone's put the wrong thing in the pack. So I'm going to have to read the instructions to see if that's supposed to be right. Well, no, it's not, is it? See the image. So they're definitely on the outside. So yeah, basically can't even complete, can I? Because you see where that is, the two ends are exactly the same. You can't on this one because it's upside down. I think it would matter. It's probably not going to matter. I'm going to just put it on that way, upside down. It's only a bloody pen. So I took that off for no reason whatsoever. So that screws in. Might as well screw this screw in on this one. Might as well do this before I get around to it. Oh god. It's supposed to be a bloody toy. And it's just, oh, it's just so stressful. Sorry I didn't show you that there. But I'm going to have to find that plastic thing in a minute. Line it up. And push it in. Not sure if this would make it off balance, would it? It's going to make it off balance, isn't it? Because it's not going to be weighted equally. That's what these things are at the ends. Either some kind of stopper or weighted system. Probably some kind of weights. So again, find the It's not level. Yes, look at the state of that. If you're going to put the things in the packaging, you could at least put them in right. So we've got that best sorted out, and it goes another 20 minutes. It's going to take an hour, this one, by the looks of it. So I need to connect, after screwing the arms attached to the pen holders, should be tight and able to move up and down. Yep. Connect the wires from the battery case to the motor and take the red wire and put them into the terminal together. You will find the terminal holes to the right and left of the motor. Once the wires are in, secure them in with a terminal cap and repeat with the black wires. So, take it, this is a terminal cap and these are the black wires. So we just push them in. I take it, we just push them in like that. Do they need to be connected, or is that metal thing connecting them? Connect the wires from the battery case to the motor. Take the red wire and put them into the terminal hole together. Do they just push them in the hole and hope they connect? That's what I'm thinking. Even though I don't have enough room for the wires to stretch. I can't actually wrap them around. So am I supposed to wrap them around or what? I'm not too sure. I might have to cut the wires things a bit. Wish I hadn't started this now. I'm going to have to read the instructions together. Connect the wires from the battery case and the motor. I'm sure it just looks like they're just pushing them in the holes, isn't it, by the looks of it. And if that's the case, it's probably easier that way. Oh God, so tiny. I think it would be the easiest way, wouldn't it? It's got to be something like that. Just connect them to the wall, metal. That would make them connection instead of wrapping them around. So why wouldn't you make this one big enough to reach across? Like the black one's big enough, but this one isn't. Doesn't seem to be big enough to reach around without unflattening itself. Black ones there. I think that's something like that. And where's this final cap go? It's going to be in the top, isn't it? No. I'm not too sure what this is for. It's a terminal cap, pen holder, X screw, screw nut, punch out, sheet punch out, accessories, adhesives, eyes. Yeah, I'm not too sure what that's for. Let's throw it to one side and let's stick a battery in and see if it works. More I'm interested in now. We've got a connection. Let's put a pen in and see what it does. So we're going to need some paper and coloured pens. So we've got some kind of blue, light blue, pink and green. So let's put those in. I think this should all be level. So yeah, just stick them all the way in. The probably isn't going to matter. It probably doesn't even work any rate. Didn't feel much power from it. So let's switch it on and see what it does. No, it's already dead. So I don't think there's enough power in that battery. So let's try a different battery. If I can get this one out. I knew it. So I have to switch it off for a minute and find a battery. Right, I found a battery. Let's put it in and find out if it's actually going to work or not. No, not working. One of the terminals has fell out, that's why. Should have suspected that earlier. Yeah, one of the red terminals has fell out. Which is ironic since I was having a problem with the black one. So let's try that again. Straighten that out. There's not much on there, is there? Oh, it's back to front now. I'm having problems with the red one. See if that works. So that's working. Let's see if we can get this party started. So they're all as level as possible. Maybe I need to put a pen closer down. Let's go. Seriously, what's going on here? Is this cap or something? This cap can't be the whole lot, can it? So one base plate, one motor cap. Let's see, let's pull that out and see what's going on. Can't be fitting in there, can it? No, it doesn't even. Let's see, switch it on, see what it is. Nothing, because the red things come out again. I'm pretty sure I didn't touch it. Something's happening there. Might be nice to like mention that needs to be on the top. So that only happened to guess after the end. So it must be some kind of weird system. Even if it still works, it's probably rubbish. Look at that, the caps fell out again. It's not going to work, is it? Oh, the whole thing's come out. Swear to God. Gonna need a knife. Where'd I put my knife? So this looks like the brass cap of the jeans. Let's see if I can get some. Let's see if I can get some of that plastic off the edge of here. Yes, it's probably going to need little fingers. yeah, this is probably going to be the last video I do on these, or anything like this. I gotta like pull the apart. I just don't have the time or the inclination to do it. Oh. It's so tiny. Like they're in. If I push that in, it's not going to make a connection, is it? Plus I need to get a better light that isn't heating the place up. And here's me thinking LEDs had no heat. It was supposed to produce no heat. That's even making a connection. Doesn't look like it. I've probably broke the wire. So if I just connect, get this in somehow. Either the battery's dead or I've broken the whole thing. Yeah, I've probably broken the whole thing. So yeah, it's not working, is it? I don't know what to do now. It's gone on long enough for this video. Yes. Now I can expose those wires. See if I can expose those wires more. So I've exposed the wires. So a little bit of plastic, keeping them attached. Right, so it's not broken. So we'll put this one in. Shut up. No, it's not working anymore, is it? The black ones aren't out and the red ones are in. So who knows what's going on here. It definitely didn't cross the stream's end in the world as we know it. Let's try the black side, see what's going on there. So I managed to cut down the wires a bit and get it working. It seems to be that it's just hitting the sides. So I need to sort if this goes further down or not. And the wires just come back up. These caps are useless, they don't stay on. It's totally loose. And it needs to be screwed down with some of those caps. So this probably, let's see how far we can get this down. So that should be okay like that. These caps are disgusting. So yeah, you gotta put this all the way down like that. Shame I didn't tell you on the instructions, or I wouldn't have to waste so long doing this. So I need to find a way how to keep this cap down now. I'll probably just like sellotape it down with something. Yeah, if you see this in the store for your kids, if you really want to annoy them, get them it. If you want to keep the peace, don't. It's probably one of the most annoying things I ever come across. Everything's just so tiny and this falls apart. Look, it's stopped working now. Didn't even stay in for 5 seconds. The red one's only staying in because I managed to jam it in. Look at yeah, I recommend you don't get this. It's just most annoying thing ever. I can't find nothing to jam it in with. Even the bit of the black plastic coming off here, that's not enough to jam it in. Hopefully it will stay on long enough so I can actually get something done on a piece of paper. So yeah, everything's down and still bottoms are attached still. Hopefully this lasts long enough so I can get something out of it. Anything at this point would be a win. Anything whatsoever. See what those are for. You put them on the ground. That's what they're for, put them on the ground. No, it's some kind of rotation system. So we get a new piece of paper. And hopefully we can get something. That's enough of that. And what can I say? It's a completely useless piece of rubbish. If you're sick of this, don't buy it, that's all I can say. It's the worst piece of STEM equipment I've ever seen, and it's appallingly temperamental. The pens don't actually reach the bottom. You get the wrong pieces with the equipment. What more can I say? Look what it's done. Even AI equipment without a brain could do anything better than that. No, it's a piece of rubbish. Build your own device. That's all it is a piece of motor being swung around by a piece of plastic. And it's appallingly bad. It's the worst thing I've ever come across. And it's minus everything. Just stay away from it. Don't touch it. And if you like that video, please check back for more videos coming soon, and it won't be anything like this piece of rubbish again.